is NBC 17, the one to watch. Now, NBC 17 News at 6.
With 5 brand new babies plus a 2-year-old girl, the Miller family gets some much-needed help today. Keeping your little one safe when you get in an accident. We'll show you how. And dangerously hot weather in the southwest may be heading in our direction. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vincent McCaskill. Thanks for joining us. Well, the sweltering heat now plaguing Texas and California could be shifting our way. Today, a heat advisory is in effect for part of the NBC 17 viewing area, and the temperatures could go even higher as we head into the work week. But at this hour, the heat is stirring up some severe weather. Weather Team 17 meteorologist Vin Crosby joins us now with more. Good evening, Vin.
That's right, Vince. Back to you, Vince.
Thank you, Vin. An update now on a story NBC 17 first brought to you yesterday. A 2-month-old baby boy has died, the victim of a 3-car accident in Durham. It happened in a 3800 block of Guest Road yesterday evening. The impact forced the infant through the windshield. NBC 17's Yakenda McGahee is in our newsroom now with more. Yakenda?
Vince, the little boy died last... Vince?
Some very good advice, and our prayers go out to the family of that 2-month-old baby boy.
They sure do.
Thank you, Yakenda, for that report.
All right.
Well, 6 children are certainly a handful no matter what, but when 5 of those children are just a week and a half old, it can be even tougher on parents. That's why the town of Wake Forest is lending a helping hand, pulling together to help raise Emery, Martin, Ellie, and Grace, along with Maggie. Tonight, NBC 17's Scott Baines tells us Team Miller is off to a great start.
I like it. Thank you for coming.
17 News.
And if you'd like to help the Miller family, you can send donations to the State Employees Credit Union, 6320 Capitol Boulevard, Raleigh, 27616, and attention Leanne, or call 919-274-3197. Again, that number is 919-274-3197. Morale remains high this evening. Federal agents say they're confident they will catch suspected bomber Eric Robert Rudolph. The manhunt in this 30-square-mile area is slow and tedious because of rugged terrain and heavily wooded forests. But investigators are still optimistic. Leads from the public are pouring in and helping the search crews move forward.
We have received a statement.
Tonight, the Southeast Bomb Task Force is discouraging bounty hunters from getting involved in a search. They say the hunters' work is not only counterproductive, but dangerous as well. Well, the hospital can be a scary place for children, but some doctors are acting like clowns to make it a little bit more bearable. That story coming up next in NBC 17's Health Watch. And later, these athletes could help save millions of lives. We'll show you how. Stay tuned for those stories, plus your Weather Team 17 forecast when NBC 17 News at 6 returns. The Environmental Protection Agency is unhappy with a new court ruling. A federal court judge in Greensboro ruled Friday that secondhand smoke does not cause cancer. That decision strikes down the EPA's findings released back in 1993. The EPA says secondhand smoke is a dangerous carcinogen. But the judge says the report was based on inadequate findings. Government officials say an appeal is likely. One Midwestern university is trying to teach its med students more than book knowledge. They want the students to put down their stethoscopes and have fun with their patients. More now from NBC 17's Health Watch reporter Stephanie Creighton.
NBC 17 Health Watch.
And once the students have completed clown training, they put on shows for young patients. Several students say they keep red rubber noses handy when making rounds as a way of cheering up kids stuck in hospital beds. That is very nice. Very interesting. We have some severe weather in our area because of that heat.
That's right. So the afternoon thunderstorms, because it's so hot and so humid out, some of the storms have gone severe. One in Cumberland County right now is severe thunderstorms and no relief from the heat in sight.
All right, thank you, Vin.
Probably get tea times like at noon tomorrow, 1 o'clock.
Be very cautious walking out there in those hot temperatures.
Man, I'll tell you, golf is on my mind.
That's right, I figured that. That's right.
Talk about the British Open, right? Our weather's going to be a little different than...
Triangle athletes turn out for a special sporting event today named for one of our area's greatest sportsmen. Hundreds of people came out for the Jimmy V Foundation Triathlon. A lot of support, a lot of people. The V Foundation is a 5-year-old cancer research organization established by the late NC State coach Jim Valvano. This year's triathlon doubled the proceeds from last year. Today's event raised more than $15,000. All right.
Jimmy V would say never give up.
That's right. Never give up. And you have a lot to talk about in sports today.
Well, you know, Nick Price won a couple of... nice to see a player say players are overpaid, huh?
That's right.
Hey, USA got beat by Puerto Rico in the Goodwill Games. Brand was great. You'll see them at 11, but they got beat 84-76, Puerto Rico, over us in the Goodwill Games.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Sure.
And still ahead at 6, the race is on, but the crews are in no hurry. See why coming up next on NBC 17 News at 6. And here are some of the stories we're working on for you tonight on NBC 17 News at 11.
Vacuum cleaner had gone through the place.
Get the latest on a killer tsunami in New Guinea. 600 people confirmed dead, thousands more are homeless. Plus, work at the only GM plant still churning out cars could soon come to a screeching halt. That story tonight on NBC, 17 News at 11. Well, tonight the world's largest sailing event is now underway. 90 large ships from 20 countries launched from the English coast today, all hoping to win a coveted Cutty Sark trophy. About 2,500 crew members are making a trip from England to Portugal before turning back to Dublin, Ireland. What makes this race different is that it isn't the fastest team who wins, it's the crew that contributes the most to improved international understanding and friendship during the event. Well, Vince back now with another look at our weekend forecast.
Improving conditions for around Cumberland County. The severe thunderstorm warning has been 5 to 110, so please use caution.
Most importantly, drink lots of fluids.
Absolutely.
Stay inside if you have to. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of NBC 17 News at 6. Thanks for joining us. We're back at 11. Hope you'll join us then. For now, have a great evening, everyone.